literal fire fight කරන්නේ මිහාර daily fire fight
එරහම අනේ literal fire fighting ga ulene den ero game ga muliyaku ikamaku uluni ga gandaka around the world 5000 to 8000 varaka users daily hamakule adives I would think the remote culture is better astu wagoteki
अस्सलाम वालेकुम डिजिटल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन पॉडकास्ट के एपिसोड का मरहबा मियादस में बदला कोल्ली अनेक MINDCo के मुवज़्ज़फ़ का एक कोम्मेसर का अंगतालाला मी कोलोगे सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर सिन्नी वेलकम टू द शो अहमद सिनान दं कियानी अनेंगे हारमंदन सिन्नी किया कस
वालेकुम सलाम
को सिन्नी मी फुरतम MINDCo या वनमुगे कोरिंग सिन्नी के सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर लाइफ के स्कोरिंग कोंकों कमे गतती उड़ोनी
aslu tesada munakam vidya abadwas ulene den kommis kahada software kantattaki ga ulebuni school insureves ekamako school nimma fa fahum ane kuriga sifange wannanje hetive erdem sifange guluni mi firefighter එක ගොතුක
ඒරු literal fire fight කරන්නේ මිහාර daily fire fight
එරහම අනේ literal fire fighting ga ulene den eves asdo den war interesting job ek gotuga erden ekanta ves negoni ei fudewaraka mi raitunna gatum masek koranje he kamaka vefa wara alert status rangalo wanje kamaka vefa den itanu ves waragin experience life experience plus work experience libono before then 2008 ga di 2007 ya di ane degree hada then ero hitangeri commerce waraka software engineering daira kuriya dani degree hadan gossa den degree hadan olona ero mi
software engineering in degree ti hadi
software engineering degree hada then ero den Facebook ane phishing ads war den 2007 ne hatanga den eronna waragina game kulen mi farmville
Facebook games
tad den kulen den abades warake game kuluma shagwari kan hore den vigote care den online ko game ek kulen ko etanon dimavi US rattissaka den egen dimavi den hama rattis egen
game etta
ei er kya mi ane rapid city kya game
rapid city Facebook game
no hama ane web based game
okay
then miharu sinnane etanun adi kuluna ehen game tone kya game miharu sama tone.com kya game innane miharu skuriya daiche kam e zamanu go wagati me maabada tikre fix taken etisen hunnane e fishing ads kolwem inna text based sama RPG ane game then mi harunda men ವಾಹಕ ದಕ್ಕ ಮಗೋ ಸಿತಂಗೇರಿ ಹಿಂಗ ಬದಾಶೆ ಗೇಮಿಂಗ್ ಹಾದ ದೆನ್ ಏನ್ ಹಿತಂಗ ಅರಾಗೆನ್ ಏರು ಫೆಶಿ ಏರ್ದ ಹಮ ಮೀಸ್ modern software engineering ವರಂಗ್ ಆವಾಣ ದೆನ್ ಹಮ ಕಿಯವ ಮಂಗ ಯಾರು ಸೇರ್ ಕಿಯವ ದೆನಿ ತಂಕೊಳೆ ಮಿಹಾರೋ ಹಾಗಿನ ಬೇಣು ಕುರಾಚೆನ್ನು ಕಂಡ JSP ಯಕಿ ದೆನ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮಾಬಡಕ ಮಿ ವೆಬ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕಿಯವ ವೆಸ್ ಮುದೆ ಏರು ಬಡ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ತಕ ಅಚ್ಚಿ ಕಿಯವ ದೆನಿ ವೆಸ್ ದೆನ್ PHP yang ero warang then ero den hitangara PHP in gaming hadam feshi gagandaka it took around 6 to 8 months waru anne game hadan ikiga benu vigotan hadafa den hama ega work kuri demihu then UK ga hama e game ga arunna ki kulunu ehen kujjevve senaves bare den mi US kujja invest kore $200 and kujja invest kore $200 then aloganda invest nokora time invest
kore da
yes e hava code koruma e hori ha kantate gawlone then ulefade mi vigoteki game launch koggen gandaka 3 months vira service nudibe then itangeri එක හොමයාර ගේම් තක්කුලේර කොම්මෙ මිහකො සස්තු බේනු වනි to be on the top එදෝ එබ්බනෑග උලෙන්ශදෝ බේනු වනි so ලීඩ බෝඩක් අච්චි හදා කන්තක්කො දෙන් ඒගම් දෙන් පෙකේජ් තක අච්චි හදා දේරවාගොතකි there's no way එක රාජ්‍ය ලාරිගෙන වෙනගොත PayPal through කොෂේ
ද මිහාර වෙස් නැත්තා
මිහාර වර්ෆහම් හදා කණ්ඩෙන්ගේ ಊರಿದ್ವೆನ್ ಕಣ್ಣೆಗ್
ei M5 ಬೇಣು ಕುರಂತ
ಬೆನ್ನು ಕೊರ
ಈಮದೆನ್
ಅದನ್ ಏರುದ ನೀಂದೆ ರಾಜ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಎಣವೇಣ ಗೊತ್ತೆ ಕಮ್ಮೆ ಗೊತ್ತೆ ವಿಎಸ್ಆಣೆ ಫಾಸಾಯ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ವೆಸ್ ಮೆದೆನ್ ಹೆವೆ ಯುಎಸ್ ಕುಜ್ಜಾಗ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಗ ಪೇಪಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಮೆ ಬೇಣು ಕೊರನೆ ಬೇಣು ಕೊಫದೆನ್ ವಿಗೊತೆ ಫಹಂ ದಿಬೆನ್ ಫಶಾಫಿ $100 ಮಂತಕು
ei hama game teren libe man
ಗೇಮ್ ಹುನ್ ನೈಕೆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್ ತಗ್ಗಾತಿಯಮ
okay kiadi watiti monetize kuri ki hine like konka package da
ಈಗ ಹುನ್ ಮಿಸಾಕ $1 ದೆ ಮಿಹಾರು ಗೇಮ್ ತಕ ಸುರೆನ್
hama in game purchase
ಗೇಮ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್
okay
e gota then damongos den fahun dibem fasha ga like $1,500 war per month
rakada game ge nan kiya ba enviya
e hama repeat city kiyane ero then ero game ga muliyaku ikuma kuluni ga gandaka around the world 5,000 to 8,000 varaka users daily hama kule for then emme boda spend kura e user ki eru ga gandaka around 45-year-old me UK anghene ena kule game ena spend kore ga gandaka monthly $500 varaka then neetige me hevatan kolake then ede war rangalo experience ka then like keep aside the monetary experience egen dibunu dari badeke mihuna deal koran anekas me wagoteki eru gina me mikada komme mi hegge gege eru komisaka
computer
en hore gina kudin ke school da gosse mi kule ni school ga kule erden as messages fandu de ti manne mene kojjaku miskitun dimavege bunne ti man game terega mene chinna phone afia ane komdo de ka issues tan ade dekma echitas deal koran jehta kommo in misaka game ga dimawa kantan out of the game as the bear kan nugende venta de ya de gota den war rangulo experience ka vi eti den eru in a TV programmer rajega I really can't remember evesane interview dini
ti game begoto moy seru kuluni me mi hama text based online gaming eru 2006 2007 hisabu yakkiyani ane TNR kiyach hama text based online nech etiga eru kuluni ronnan leaderboard satarwana මජා කමෙත්
then වේගත කියස්තෝ එරදෙන් ke lanka kiyawan wala for around 2010 ehatanga me I was elected as the student association president do kologa then aso ha time eves nu deve game ka ves then vegoti keruga partner konde ke US he was only 17 or 18 then he had some family issues ena girlfriend he went in a depression and hori hakam vido wegen den aneka quest UK gole enaves he had some issues and enaves then was beno beruwa then I told erden enage account of der ka dari gossa hori the monthly 1,500 da kama vanya danata
in game spend kura money hama account ange danido
enage account hori hadari dagote narden I told ena carry ga do miharo ena misaka college da hambeno kama vanya igen dari nagafa baki phone washedo dekamo ke ena is benmenvi ena invest kore $200 ena negives aneka kos ena is benvi ena invest kore $200 do then ane send rest back to me air Western Union through ko phone then nanka golono ero then ede war rangalo experience den duniya war rangalo mi hum suleka ingijjada yes then me then we got ke rajyan ero kiyawan ulum asake ha time no deve tibbe din mi kamuga terega ulevene bayakul dibeto but eha then ero ke e waraka time deveka evs bayakan neti or they were not interested
e game maintain ko
yes,
progress
game,
karo
astane bana war time denje hama daily basis then plus abad updates sa deta vistan jen e gaming update nu akam man mi hum fu hiwas wa em gana 2010 ne hatanga utta diastu eti
handa
yes utta da fa then yes then ega fahum kiyawani ma fa ma de asta then di elida work kura
yes game hottaliru kihawarege concurrent user base dadi
there was around 8 to 10,000 users varda
devaraka bodedo
ertibi den var fuderaka ginan ane mi UK and Brazil hisabum
anta
den eruwagote asu marketing strategy ta vestafatu
Hmm.
miharo inna strategy ta ka den erinnani miharo game ga innani click kollen ecche click kollin wagote ki hunnani ke marketing website ta hoge innani misa game leader board do
Hmm.
click kurawara ka den click kurima ane e users onna dibene game incentives
Oh, henta.
endima de ekaya gotaka den abada me ekaya leader boards to go top 10 ga uಳವೇತೋ ಬಾದಾಣಿ
ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಪುರಾವರಕಂ ಇನ್ಸೆಂಟಿವ್ ಇತರುವ ಮುಂದಾನಿದು
mi bonni misaka daily incentive එක දිබේනි
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ
එකමක අනෙක්කොළක marketing දීඩ බෝඩක් click එකේ ඉතුරුවානි
to the partnering
Yes.
people though.
Yeah.
Okay.
ඒ top 10 ಗ ಉಳವೇಕම වෙජ්ජ වාගතිකි අබදස් මිහුන් දොදු ගාලා ගන්නාන
Yeah.
then era badafa den rangalo kanne it's not that huge amount misaka dunia badakama වෙජ්ජ ado but it was a good experience
Yeah.
then ekafon yes ane elite golone software engineer ka ulefa then 2017 ga move kori lankaya because for some personal reasons then lankaya move ko for danka golone there fadage mini retirement golone
ಏರು ಏಕಮಕು how old were you ಏರು 2017 ಗೆ ರಿಟೈರ್
ಹೌದು ಮಿನಿ ರಿಟೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಮನೆ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಟೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮನೆತ್ತಿಗೆ ಏರದಕ್ಕೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಹುಟ್ಟಾದಾಫೆ ಮಿ ಬದಲ್ ವಿದಂಕ ಬದಲ್ ಫುಟ್ಟ ಮಿ ವೀಗೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಎದ್ದು ಫರಿಬೆ ಗುಳನಿಂಗೆ
ಎಂತ ಗುಳ
ಫರಿಬೆ ಗುಳ ಮುನಡಿ ಬೋತೆ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಕೊಂದಂಗೆ 2019 ವರ ಫಸೇ ವಾಣೆದು ಉಣೆ ದೈಸಡ ಓಕೆ ದೆನ್ ಓಕೆ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ me
paid.
Yes, paid. If I'm earning from it, let's do it. Fast here then we got the air then amille anen freelance ko madwan projects naga then then hisab ngast mi join kori mi Australian company
ಏರು ಫರಿಬೇಸ್ ಏರು
then Australian company ga then work kori 29 air then that is before covid then ಏರು ದಿಬ್ಬಣಿ ಹಾಮ ರಿಮೋಟ್ ಕೋ ವರ್ಕ್ ಕೊಲ್ಲ ಫುರ್ಸತ್ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಗೆ ಸ್ಮಾ ಕೂರಿ ದೆನ್ ರಿಮೋಟ್ ಕೋ ವರ್ಕ್ ಕುರಮ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಸೇರ್ದೆ ಅದ ವಿ ವರ ತಫಾತ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಸ್ಲು ಬರಗಿನ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿತಕ್ಕೆ ದಸ್ವೆಗೆನ್ ದಿಯ ದೆನ್ ವಾಗತಕಿ ಅಸ್ತು ಮೀಹುಣ ದಿಮಾಣುವಾಕಮ ವಂಜ ಸ್ವರ ಒಂದು ಗೋವಾಣ ಮೀಹುಣ ಎಸ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಕುರಂ ಎ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಕುರಂಚಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಚಿ ಅಸ್ ರಿಮೋಟ್ ಮಾಹೋಲಿಗ ಕೊಡಕೋ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ವೇ HTS das wegen dir den 2020 covid virus it didn't impact the
how you work though
yes hama gegata mi nani work korane den hemma covid ay kiya ka work ka na de change because hama remote ko work korati then it was a very good experience. The Australian company was a very very busy though tane wara hama ikke ane hemna kamanya wara demanding jobbing then software itself was a very rangalo software work kollan dibuni
ದೇವರಕ ಬೋಡು ಅನೆಕಚ್ಚಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು the project itself was a big one though
it was because they were catering to millions and millions though and echiga me daily impacts are very high as well egota badakam manya den fodera karangalo experiencing it then etanoga ulemon yes I got the opportunity to work for Lottie Files
post covid terek
no after covid because after covid yes I was during the covid I was in Lanka for maade I 2020 I covid terega then fishing ekolon kodakor open kolli maade gaganaka maybe for couple of weeks kamadda badanga inge as අඹරන්න උදෙවුණු ඒක විගතික ලංකාවස් බෝඩක් ලොස් කොද්දෑ දැන් වකි හුද්දෙන් හෝදාගෙන් දාංජහනේ දැන් දාංජහනේම ඒ හුද්දේ වෙස් නුදිමුණු so I managed to go only after 1 year අඹරා දෙවුණේ දැන් දියරක ගෙවස් අස්ලු week 2 weeks ගන්න බෑ නොහොන්නර තමා බොඩ ගේප් එකකින් නිසා අද ෆස්ට් එච්චිවසි ෆෑන් අයි then ಯಾರು ಗೆವತಿ ವೀರಾಣ
I don't find you
then everything hitting it then we will find another the journey eke kuri addane adventure eke move kuri Malaysia 2021 ga then we thought it will be better for our kid as well though then it will be good experience aslu den abades visnani when we take a step forward ane akar better etchakan abades gende vetodo
Yeah.
kuriya fiewale ngalakawanya miharavaru rangalwanje henedo egoto aslu de Malaysia den badal fahum I got the opportunity to work dot files go.
It was some fully remote.
Yes, it was for the remote hamo den var rangal experiencing it was I learned a lot though how to like ane picture works ga kurim work kuriro sai work as a team lead do ehme team lead ekgotu work kuriro eki gamto mihun miti beni
Always multicultural society anakachche gadawati.
yes wagoteki it becomes a very good experience eki mihun na deal kuranjene eki gota shedo
Yeah.
because mi eki mihun annane eki culture mi war tafaatu visnuttake mihunnani we should at least abadesike human factor jehene kuriya nerendo deal kuraeros so that also helped them notifiers go work kore some waragina I think they had around 13 countries so me hundo it was a very good experience
then egota notifiers teka එක private tantanga work of me kihine how different is it misaka mihar den government anakacche work te kuranido
yeah
how different is it
eros do den abadesike me mind ga inna echdo like government or like private sectors tahu kiwe bae aslo mi gotan ane work from home neheden vido kuriga abadesi inna echdo ekemsaka if the companies I worked were very anhemuna wara bodeti company to multi-million dollar companies do emi hunge huriha expecting ane remote koreveru kiwe bae nukureven vido Sarukaru can just no misaka other private companies as well though. A keen we can buy kano misadaka for example HR is even remote though and hembra come when the finance is even remote though. As long as you do the work you're supposed to do, you don't need a place physical place. Masakate muhimmi though. Then abastara then government to then I know misaka work kura they will have different standards, different me ane embunakama policies taka echido then echisa jehen kande then it's like misalaka schoolaka kulechiga des filawla daswan uniform dan des filawla daswan but they have a policy as uniform dagene danjene do so it's something like that then like mako abades ane hitan ara then kiwe buy as a remote nukore with maybe I feel like there are other factors that is playing into it mihunga mindset how people think about it though by mihung some people are very insecure and by mihunna misaka somebody who had worked in a misaka office environment to work of who had enjoyed that and going to remote feel we eneka
isolation though
isolation plus eneka work kenune mi kurani kido ena benuwe waragina mi honaki interact
human interaction
ado ehim veswam benuwe then but I feel like aslo by time da warakan atheist aslo improve by people think aslo remote working is much better.
What do you think misaka me aslo for most of the part ama remote kotta sinni work kuri
yes
then me kolon ekka physical meetings takan asathiyan contribute kuraru do you think misala kan okay remote culture is better than physical anakacche do you have that perception
no adives I would think the remote culture is better aslo wagoteki at the end of the day it all falls how much of effort person gives misaka I can go 8 to 9 maybe 8 to 5 ofiha none 9 to 6 ofiha gossa evvis masakate no ko saada vidana do hama itanga finger jahada fa is different but gossa kommen nujhe mihar ofiha ginna ka work koraka I can still finish my work gega vesdo then a different fields ga tafatwan kannega then eti annaga vesekumako from what I think remote culture is better because you get to focus on more on the work you are more relaxed though misaka eki mihun hunnane eki kahada mi aslo mi mindset is in mibunani ofihan annero bayam mihunge horadana do geega hunna issues takin hi family sas dana do annakamaja ena abada sekunde ginnana misa geega mena kame ve none ena kame මිසාක ෆෙමෙදි මිහකු බදි වෙන්න ඕනේ මම්ම නෝනි බප්පා මිහකු බදින්න ඕනේ එහෙන් කම ඒ චිස්සන් අස් වර බොඩන් එබ ආදේ comfort if you are able to work at home
ಬೆಲೆ ಅದು
yeah
එක මොකද මිසාක අනෙක් කොළග බලන්න මිසාක රිමෝට් को वर्क कुरार स्पेशली මාල හිසාබුග එක්ක මේ උලෙන් ජෙහෙනි තංකොල ක්‍රේම්ප්ට් को උලේ ඉරු දැන් එක්ක උදගු වානෙත මිසාලක living with a lot of family members them while contributing to work ගේක හොරගෙන් maybe not the best option කරන්නේ එක situation එක
yes ඒතික වාගතකේ අස්තු මිහාර එහෙන් එවන්නේ was from what I feel I might be wrong එකම එහෙන් එවන්නේ was අස්ලු මිහාර a situation and nudative එහෙන් වනේ එකමක when you have to work from home you will make sure that you get your space to work ඒ level the work කරවෙන් ෆෙෂීම අස්ලු මිහාර people වරක් කොට තන් කොලෙග්ගේ මේ වනේ දෝ එහෙන් වී මස්ත වර උඳගොලේ work from home just
mental space create කරන්දෝ
mental එකමක if you are supposed to මිහාර let's say for example hulumaade gole mihek maade work koranganna korika ferita onna ekha feri huras kosse danita ado ekota ekanta kuram wema eba kureveye so if you have a place geega inde mihar geega inde work kureven ebane fursat so can I create that space at home do if fursat libeni enen space create kureveti ehem vejja e work kurane do egenna වාර්ගතක මිසාක අබදස් මිහුම් work කුරාණි for things that they want ද බේනුවකන් තත්තකත්තා work කුරාණි ද බේනුවකන් තත්තක work එන්න කරවෙනත එහෙම I think eventually එවස් අනේ solutions හොදාන කන්නේ මිහු වාගතේ ගින company තකුන් එර like from the companies I have worked they give මිසාක work from home setup en hadan komiskas type and they
okay
because they know ero adi wara ආකොළද ඒ work from home කන්තත් මදේකමක I think මිහාරදෙන් වර normal කමක් කන්නේ work from home yeah and productivity බදායරෝ අස්ලු I think people companies තකුම් වෙස් බුණාන කන්නේ work from home productivity is much higher කන්නේ
මම රාජ්‍ය කොම්ෆුනි තන් හැම් බුණානත
බුණාන I feel like that because අස්ලු ඒක වාගතකි මේ whether you work අස්ලු company තක වෙස් ඒගේ ඉඳ advantage එංගේ
yeah
if you're coming to office from 9 to 5 and you cannot enforce them to work after 5 o'clock though
work from home
work from home okay you might not be working in the morning you will make sure you get to work and nimma danedo විමනච්චකොම enforce කරන්නේ කියනෝනේ ඒ understanding නේ ඉන්නනේ with the people who work and the company එකද කොහොම enforce කරන්නේ කියනෝනේ එකමක if you're going to set your working time from 9 to 8 වෙජ්ජා you have to give that dedicated time දයිකම වාගතේ ගේගොල කවන්නාම මිහාරු මිසාදකන් අනේ ඔෆිහ කද්දියස් darin school දාම් වෙස්ද එහෙන් කම වෙස් කරන්දේ අනේ lunch breaks එහෙන් හොරියා breaks coffee breaks වෙස්ද so ගේග එකන් කුරීම වාගතේ තංකොල mind free කොන් ඉඳෙෆා මේ හොරියා time එක දෙවිෆා එක ඒ focus කොල්ලන් time දිබේ එහෙම I think the ඒක impact is much better කන්නේ work from home
comfort ka work ka කරවේද productivity හැම තිබුණා හැම improve වේද so how does this relate to mind කෝග මිහාර සින්නේ ගේ දශුම් වෙසුලේ developer උන්තක so how do you manage මිකොලගේ dev side
ඒතිකද වාගතේ කියස්ත if you are going to if there are developers working with you the වරබඩ බදන් ජෙහෙන කන්නේගේ මිහාර හොරිහැම්මගේ situation එක ගොඩ නොවේදාන there will be people who are unable struggling misaka evara time no deves dana ekmako etijena understand wansh misaka let's say a developer might not be able to give time near the morning no devijja ene time free koddevene he haviru gadiga ehme egota etijena vara flexible koddeve cause at the end of the day what matters is the output kihavarakatta mase kore foti masek nimmunuto since we have one hemnanya sprints take me honnane weekly sprints take he weekly sprints me masek kuriya gende monuto then yes nunimmi daane do nunimme kamanya e chijen rangala communicate korave misake me fahodu assen nune den bunani ko ke I am not able to finish the misalaka mivikka naga masakate naga arpuna vidane I am doing this and this, I might face this and this mi ane mivikka terega ebole personal contact ves ehme mihem vedane erun dentibe mi honna ves kommiswara understanding nga asse innani mika difficulties dima vedane do
assistance provide koddeveni erachado.
yes assistant provide depending on kiha urgent work etto badado then aslu ega feel wagate ki gina company taka ves feel one ekande when you hire a person and you give a high salary ene davva jehene full kommaseke kura do
maximum output
yeah
limit.
maximum amount anehmana fedaden jehene do but that is not what I believe though how it should be though misake ene kura miharo me salary is not given to the amount of work no enage aslu salary deni experience asha skill asha do ena mihar skill waram bolu mihe vejja ena nimmada fane ehem miha ko 2 days terega nimma kame edduwa hu ehem vejja ena skill rangali do so ehne kiyapaka ene ke feden ene do de gotakan ekan nokora vene so chites understand wanjehena like mi hawal kore masakate nimekama vejja I think and it's well and good mihege capability then again then if there are people struggling emi honda ves help washe hama people who can cause MINDCo has anehemna waragina developers ebatibi and experienced developers are there hama komme mihaka ves sama misaka team gettereng or we from another team ves help denu miya ahade ven hama ahada fiya hama komme mihaka sama help wan understand why it's vejja kiya ves dena
then ane misaka tigotan balinya me what I feel like is ekka misaka when it comes to software development or me UI UX design hsaki hagigatoga me tankole masha feel one area skill lekkanne rajyega vesadido do you feel like me okay iulan kogge miulani full stack developer yakaddo first round of interviews nangulu mi hennuli bone second round of interviews eka situation en adeta rajyega skill set madu hen hiweta
mihar etiga skill set aslo this is my point of view not necessarily no vedana misaka company point of view or mihunga point of view kas no vedana do
niya genessa mi hori mind ko ennu ne sinni mi hori
then from my point of view aslo skill set ki build koravene cheddo
yeah
mega muhimu wani to find the correct mindset aslo rangalu mindset egge bayko aslo hodan jeheni rangalu mindset egge bayko asiya gena vidya skill set was build koravena so people who strive for better people who are willing to learn so when we apply for an misaka open kollani junior developer ekaddo open kolla raslo not necessarily emiha koffa hori masekketan ekan jennun astu muhimmeki emihege mindset warum whether this person is willing to learn to ves do badan whether enage mi thinking ki hinetto hori culture fit weto ekakant adi especially misaka senior role lakan huluwa der warum muhim wechen culture fit weto bedo wagoteki when you have worked for years and years you have built a specific mindset eddo then ekimi hum work korago ves tafatu ane ekimi hunge ane I'm not saying go hedo ekmo whether that fits MINDCo ge me misaka beliefs aichisaddo varam muhim mukame kemse senior mi have skill is vara power skill hore daan like there are people with lot of skills though ekmako whether that person can work with the team ma muhim wechen aslu
sinni den ekka tihen interview tak kurayro ekka ti balanita culture yaddo egota mind koge dev side ga mihunnani kon culture tak like what do you guys like ki kete bonani advocate for
miharo den MINDCo ga ves ane MINDCo ga mihar fudewaraka duas vejja kanne gina developer untake mi remote ko work kurata ehme maslu wara mi boda badaech communication furtama ekkamakadden rangalu koreveto then I'm not saying 100% hori hamme rangalu waane wes then ekambako mi komimiyaka wes rangalu kurumage fursatu di beye ekanta misaka issues ulenya hama kiya wes dene then anekamaka bada echen astu mi wara boda bada ganneche human factor dena gatum always be ane empathetic do miharo mihaka masakkaten nukura vidana ekmuka understand waan ebaje kinevegento nuvi e masekken nuvi and konkametto ekan rangalu korumuga gotum MINDCo en kodde veni ei wagoteki this is something asu de kolabves MINDCo give and take employees give and take hama egotatta me innani එහෙම වෙච්චා ඒ කන්තත්ත රංගල කොරවෙන කොම්බතස් if the employees are happy at the end of the day MINDCo will be hama flourishing as well එහෙම වීම ඒගොතත් දෙම් බදාදෙන් ඒ empathetic වුම කියස්තු වර මුහිම්ම එච්චගොතක මේ දෙකන as a team work කරාර මේ by far by me රුඩිගද වාතම් වෙස් අන්නාන කන්නේගේ
then varan high pressure environment ekka kanne
yes pressure environment ekka vies at least take a step back edo mi ane madu dehida fa kodako visna dashe misaka ecche bunam beenom vies ecche bunevunas always make sure ekke misaka if you feel you have wronged somebody else maafan edendo it's a good thing aslo ane maafan edumaki ves evagoteki team terege relationship is build waanero then ane we have quite lot of ane developers miharo ehim we must wagoteki rangalo bonden inumaki waram muhimmu kame then ekamaku remote environment එක work කරා රස්තු වාගතකි ඒ bond aslu evaraka create ennu korave misaka ane munakanya initially when I started working ane remote ko work koriru mi hunna wahaka dakkaro mostly I was talking ane hebranama foreigners ado remote ko mi Google Meet or ane Teams ka hadechi mi work talk korane do wahaka dakkane ekamako screen jassa camera jassa feinas ke feel wani botakaye mi wahaka dekena nota human e feel wara naade human interaction yeah naade komoko etives rangalo eden doswa waraka plus if you get to meet the person if faharu namaves dima veda wahaka dekeve kama vanya it will be a good thing ehme must remote environment at least once a year names emmen dima vedumaki yes e wara rangalo kamek gotuga dekeni ei wagoteki then you don't feel like you are talking to a bot eddo
human interaction
yeah engena tay then astu wahaga dekune enge this person is not like how I have pictured in my mind edo e kachi den annana then I think aslo interaction misaka hama physical of we work curious interaction as a team bonding hchisen kankannu korekama annada kannege ane difficulty but remote environment ge tankola bodan eti aslo
isolation nima feel one eti then like misaka tankola technical side akaddar misa like all the developers though me hama is one single unit the work kurani or do you have like separate functions and separate kankama focus ko fonna
Miharaslo MINDCo currently the focus is main focus saki oneGov but we have so many other apps which are coming within oneGov terrain plus oneGov berum ves anna or MINDCo in naga hen ane projects achieve se bohore so miharo I think we have around 8 teams developer teams which are led by very good and senior hama developers then committee megges tibene hama fudevara karrangalo ane juniors will be working or like hama people who are experienced who can give their thoughts as well ane wagoteki then mihuriha ane projects takin aslu bahadeveni mi teams taka so eggotum rangalu people will learn more about whatever the ekolon work kora projects akan o highlight kora bayaka bodu bag daswan then but still if another team requires assistant hama and a team was help devene hama
okay
egota mihar innani work design koffawes we are me bෑවරු කුදි team තකින් හිටිය still we are one single team trying to achieve a single goal digitalization rajya digitalize koranta එහෙම වීම I think yeah at the end hama we have teams but still we work to achieve the single goal bunaveni
okay so egota balaru like me does each team has like me haram full stack developer and only front end developer egota wage kolla fata unna ni none
ega then there's a bunanya like we have full stack developers as the higher korane full stack developers but people have preferences by me whom they might like to work more on front end others might like to work more on back end and we must look ekmok as a komme mihaki wes full stack ko work koran jehi work korave mihaka badani then egota bada fast higher wes korane then team taka wes as egota ei wagote ki back end work ek koran jehi jeya then most probably jehena committee me guess back end work koran jehena eavs keta koraven ebe jehe but anehe bunakam vanya there will be some developers who are more anehe bunanama expertise in the system a system bodang enge me developers unti ben who were there when ane furtama initially build wegen era
yeah
hori hachin ehme emihun caring ane me ideas so that or how to go about the problems or to get some expertise from them it will be nice komme developer ki wes hama full stack developer gota me
full stack
dekene
developer egota dahama nagani but preference is there though
yeah preference unnada by so it's like ane muna konya football kulam so kuriya kulam beenu vedana pahata kulam beenu vedana ka football kulam theriyuttado
kulen danta mi haru
kulenda
kina bani
rangalu den anehen tankole unfit ko so
so data dos kule vegge so kule wagade kendo going back to anekati me you joined ane after the launch of oneGov though
yes
so eru sinni join koggen ekka me oneGov ge mi huri ekka different components taka ekka mi functions tak eche understand wan waran udagu vita furatama koluga
aslu undagu vie buneveni aslu wagataki michke aslu war gina developers untake build koffing eche then ehevema war tafatu anata coding styles taka achieves
yeah
but it took some time yes ane eti understand warm wes then ekumako how things are done within the system fudera karangala understand we ka testing team takaki meeting babwada emihun ge faratun as to how this is being done do ekiya de dinima then I think mihareke documentations takachi up to date update kuramun dani ehme denganna bayaka tankola fasehawana kannen understand wa then gotan yes initial stages ga undagu wi me ekamako astuwagotaki me ඒක තෙරේක උලදීම කන්නගේ මිසක ඒක තෙරෙන් ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් නගෑගෙන් කුරියක් ගෙන්දියා must බොඩන් understand වානි මිසක okay I'm going to go through the code and try and understand the එහෙම පුංජ ස්වාගතකි ඒක නින් දෙත specific task නෝනි work කරන්ජේ goal දෙන්නති must තංකොල හොඳ go ඒති understand වා මිසක ඒක තෙර මෙවැනි feature එක let's say services එක තෙරෙන් I'm going to work on the monitoring එච්චිතන් හදන් ෂේදෝ එහෙම වෙජ්ජා okay ඒති එකන් කුරවේන ගොතෙන් හොදම් වෙගෙන් මුලේති බදා understand වානේදෝ
troubleshoot කරන් perspective en balen tankola fasen understand wedo
then astu wara bodan anehe buna konya fashan aero help libuno from the testing team on the because they understand the product better as the buna kan test kura ba ka engine jehna the product from
break kurando
yeah got us yes it was a good experience for the code. Yes,
Yeah.
and code understand one negi code those code, but eventually it's not that hard.
Not that hard that mehara de wani boda scale amunta wani it's
Yeah.
going to be bigger and bigger. But sinni dohakos one ga benu kurinta outside work, like have you applied for an application?
No, maybe fortunately or unfortunately adinu je
Adinu jedo
Yes.
sinne me benu wani kon savisata one ga waggenna.
එහෙම දෙන්නේ ගදෝ because like I usually don't apply for government service එක apply කරාච්චකන් ඉන්නානෙස් මිහතන ID card හෙද්දු
ID card mado.
yeah license කරuma
Yeah.
එන්නුනේ කනේද අස government එකකුන් අනේ apply කරා එච්චද
Yeah, so hopefully transport ministry me are on board with any, so maybe that's a future that we can see happening.
yeah ada passport වස්තු yes apply කරාච්ච
Yeah. So going forward, like me 2026 then me episode release kurairu innane 2026 vefa me haru then kon achievements take like kon me milestones take huri sinni man koluga like
milestones though asli bhuri wara bævar kantatta yes ane kurang ane e governmentun ekke mi benuwa digitalization mode is 2.0 ya benuwa wargina kantatta plan kore february then from my team there are misalaka which are not totally related to MINDCo එකමක ගවර්න්මන්ට්ගේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට්ස් තකින් එබහුරි මිහාරෝ ස්කුරියද්දා ඒ මියන්න හර නිම්මන්ජ හෙච්චිතක
yennare episode 2027
2026
mehar
yes adi yeah yes. Okay
yeah
yes 2026 නිම්මන්ජ හෙච්චිතක then early 2026 yes and hopefully those will have good impacts as well come on me badane then කොමගත විසනේ komme project ves kuriyak gendane for betterment of ane rayituunna fasehaka plus a service provide kodde bayaka faseha waane gotakan kantatta kore veto mi badani then like my vision would be rayituunna benuwa service a service misalaka from a click of a button libenje hena yedo a vision naki whether that is like they are applying for an ID card renewal or misah go chakalias noni hen kame koreas e kamen click of a button waane kamashe mi badani
then veto sinni men tibuleni
yes kanten emme misadakan e benuwa data takin ed hodan jehta kun libena goten ane හදාදිනුමකි අස්ලු ඒකන්නේ ගම IT ඉන්ෆ්‍රස්ට්‍රක්චර් එක යන එම්මෙ බොඩු මක්සදක වාංජහේන ඒ හුරිහා ඩේටා තක එත්තනකුන් ලිබේනගුන් හෙදු which will be very beneficial for huriha එම්මන මිසක service provider as well as the rayitu
there a single point of failure anakachanu aneta
single point of failure එන්නුවාන ඒ වාගතකී මිහාරු data is not coming from the single point data is
just connect with hunna waagatibanni yeah that's true
multiple points ගන්නාන a source of truth aki kitantanu ganne cheta
එහෙම කොම්ම ගොත වියස් වර වාහක දෙක විජ්ජත අද මාදීකමකු I didn't know Sinni you are a game developer kuring it's new information for me
then game aki abadu sanehen kulehi vaicche mihar anehen buna komanja testa bunanya inge I have a ROG phone eddo ඒකවෙ සින්නන්න maybe around 150 mobile games
කොච්චති කුලනේ එම්මගෙන
then එකකාද චේර හම ඉන්නනේ ගඩියගෙම කොළඹේන වෙච්චින්
හන්ද හැමම ගේමින් එච්චකන් අධේ පජේත ආරන්දව ගේම වාහක දක්කාල
then ඒරෝ එක game හෙදීරවස් අනේ online game හෙදීරවස් එක then හිතන් එරි ඒකින්නනේ මිහාර join wire komme user වෙස් වකි city එක connect වාගොත then ඒරෝ city තක වෙස් දී ෆොන්නනේ දිවෙහිනන්ත සෑක උතීමු අනේ හුවදු අඩ්ඩු එකත හොන්නනේ ඒරෝ අනන්තකෙද්දී ෆදෙන්
ඒ සර්වත නෝනි හැම like each individual
server no හැම locations නේරෝ then ඒ zamanog නීන්ද එක්ක මාබඩ මිහාර ඉන්නේ server තක base වෙ ඒරොන්නේ ඒරින්න හැම single individual server then ඒරාදි hostess කොරි පුරුත hostess කොරි shared server එකක
හන්ද
host කොගෙන් වීගොත කේවිය messages පටාපක වාවති හුන්නාන බයි මිනිට රන් වක් ක්‍රොන්ස් තකා
පොඩු without traffic.
එක ඩේටා බේස බාර බොඩුවා
Yeah.
පහම බදකොර ප්‍රයිවට් සහව එක
වරසලි ලාරෙන් එක්ස්පීරියන්සෙන් අස්තුති right.
දෙ ඒරු යා හිතන් එරි දෙ හමාද එක හැකමෙත්දෙන් කොල්ලි වෙසෙක්මකෝ ඒක සවබ වරගෙන චිතක දස්වගෙන් දිය
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Sin. Thank you so much for joining on this podcast. So we'll hope to get wahaka dakkala hemmadi coffee එකක් අරන් ජයන.
yes and thank you for having me
Thank you.
yeah
All right, and with that me episode minimmalani, so we'll hope to see you guys on the next episode. Bye.